So I want to do a quick video on the alignment specs for a MazdaSpeed6. So this is the before up top here, and the after is on the bottom. So when I brought the car in, I had replaced the front subframe. So the caster and the toe were off. Well, actually the caster was in spec here, but the toe was off. So on these cars, you actually cannot adjust the front camber. There's nothing you can do to adjust it. It's what it is. So in this case, the factory spec for the camber is going to be positive 0.7 degrees to negative 1.3 degrees. And same thing here. So in my car, the right front was a bit lower than the left front, and the reason for this is I put in new struts, and when I did, I switched the coil from the driver's side to the passenger side, and the driver's side generally wears more because that's where the driver is going to be sitting. So I did that to kind of balance out the camber, if you will. Now the caster, you want positive caster, and the spec here is 2.9 degrees to 4.9 degrees. In my case, I was at 3.1 and 3.7, so 0.6 tenths of a degree of a difference, which is not a lot, and you're not going to notice anything in terms of pulling. If anything, it kind of balances out with the road crown, so it's close enough where you can be left alone. Next is a toe, and this is what was causing my steering wheel not to be aligned and the car to pull to one side. So the toe was way out of spec. It was almost negative 1 degree on both sides, which is way out of proportion. And so the steer ahead was, as you can see, is way out of spec as well. So that was the front, and then the back of my car. For the most part, everything was fine. You cannot adjust the camber on these cars from the factory, on the rear as well. You can adjust the toe because there are these lateral links and lower control arms, and that'll help you adjust the toe. And you can see the thrust angle. So this is an all-wheel drive car, so the thrust angle is going to be that's going to be the difference to show your front and your rear. So that that's gonna, in this case, that's also within spec. So then I got the car back from the alignment shop. Now all is perfect. Everything is within spec. The car doesn't pull. I could take my hands, off the steering wheel, and it goes straight down the highway. So you can see the toe is going to make the biggest difference. But the point of this is that the caster is impacted by the subframe. Anytime you lower the subframe or drop the engine cradle, that can adjust the caster, which can then affect the toe. So just, I wanted to make that clear in this video, but yeah, so this is what it should look like, and these are the factory specs that you see on the sheet.